Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we're going to make a very special treat for Halloween or basically any time during the fall. Stay tuned.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you're about to be told began with the holiday worlds of old. Now you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.
Okay, so you're going to say to yourself, what are we making today? Well, we're going to make an ice cream shake, and it's going to look like candy corn. Now, it's still kind of early filming this. It's not quite fall yet. It's actually still summertime. So that's okay because it's perfect for this time of year. And also, the only thing is I can't get the little candy corns that I would have liked for the toppers. So what I have are these candies, these little sprinkles that are orange and yellow and white. And they taste really good, by the way. So I'm going to be topping the shake with that. And what are we going to need? Let's go through some of the ingredients. So to make this shake, all you're going to need is some vanilla bean ice cream. You can use any brand you'd like. I'm also using marshmallow whipped dairy topping. So some whipped cream, that's marshmallow. We're going to be using those sprinkles, like I said. And I have some food coloring, orange yellow and lemon yellow. So basically all we're going to, oh, I also have these white sprinkles too. You want to get a nice little glass for your shake, a nice straw. This is a glass straw. Any straw you want, you can make it fun. You can use some of those Halloween straws too. That would be cool. But what we're going to do, what you want to do with your ice cream is you want to just let it sit out just a little bit. You want it to get it just a little bit soft so you can scoop it out and mix the food coloring with it. And we're just going to play around with the food coloring just to get that right color of the candy corn. All right, so when we come back, that's what we're going to do. So you might say, well, what does candy corn exactly look like? Sometimes you get a little confused with the yellow and the orange. Well, it's basically yellow at the bottom, orange in the middle, and white on top. All right, so for the white on top, all we just need is the regular white vanilla ice cream. So I'm going to do 2 scoops for this size glass for the orange and 2 scoops for the yellow. Now remember, it's the yellow that you want at the bottom. So I'm going to focus on that first because that's what's going to go in the bottom. So remember, you want your ice cream a little bit soft. I could have waited just a little bit more for this, but that's okay. All right. I can't wait. That's why. All right. So for my yellow, I'm going to start out with 3 drops of the food coloring and give that a mix. Okay, so you can see that color, it's a yellow, but I'm going to make it a little bit more yellowy, so I'm going to add about 3 more drops. It's always better to go light at first than too dark. And so we're going to continue mixing that. So we have our yellow. That looks like a pretty nice yellow. Okay, for my next color, I'm going to be using the orange. I'm using orange yellow. And I'm just going to pour it into the white. Do the same thing. You want to mix that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That looks good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our glass, and I'm going to fill it first with some whipped cream at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to pour the yellow first. And I'm going to kind of just mix that a little bit with that cream. Okay. Next, we're going to add the orange on top. For the top, I'm just using the vanilla ice cream. I'm not whipping it like I did the other layers. Okay, you just want that white on top. Okay, and then we're going to add the whipped cream. Perfect. And then we're going to add our little candy sprinkles to the top. Let's add some of the white sprinkles too. So easy, nothing hard. And look, you have a really awesome sweet treat for Halloween or the fall time. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. Take a sip. Mmm. Yummy. Mmm. Super yummy. Very easy. Thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. If you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye. Cheers.